Good afternoon and welcome to INKISH. This little episode here is about what to expect from us at the upcoming Drupa. We have so many plans. Maybe you've already seen that, but we have now for more than 50 days covered Drupa in our pre-Drupa group on LinkedIn. Some of it is about the products they offer, some about the history of the company, everything to bring you in the Drupa mood and have a better understanding of what to expect when you go to Düsseldorf in end of May this year. To be very honest with you, I was a little bit reluctant, not about Drupa, not about the show, but how could INKISH cover such a big show in a way that would be INKISH style? And it involves a lot of people. So I think that we will be more than 20 people from INKISH at Drupa covering all 11 days. More than 1,400 exhibitors. And of course, even with 20 filmers, we cannot cover the entire show. And to be honest, some of the exhibitors are maybe more interesting to cover than others. So some would even require more resources in order to cover all of them in a good way. And when you do something like this, it's always a matter of how can you make sure that you get the right distribution so it's worthwhile for our sponsors, and how can you get the right sponsors on board to support a mission like this. The Super Content Group is a collaboration between a number of European, Indian, Australian media, and we have invited both British and American media to participate, but they kindly said no to be part of this. But now we are 24 media, 24 outlets on the internet that works together. All of our content from all of our partners will be available on all our channels, and that means that you can see Polish interviews with subtitles in your own language, or English interviews with Polish subtitles, and so on. We are very, very proud about this collaboration, and who knows, maybe that will extend in the future into even more close collaboration between the 24 of us. At Drupa, which is even more important, besides filming for all our partners who don't film themselves, we have also created what I think is a super interesting program for you guys. First of all, every morning we have our Bonsure format. Bonjour in French means good morning, and it's really the intention with the Bonsure Show is basically to have a cup of coffee, a croissant, and basically say good morning and balance expectations. Me and my colleagues as hosts, and then we have invited a couple of people for every show. And every morning we will have like 15-20 minutes where we greet you good morning, and basically the expectations for today and what people have seen yesterday. And with different hosts, we will be, I think, 7 or 8 different hosts on INKISH during the Drupa show. Another thing that we have also done, which I think is super nice, we have invited well-known, and I would call them kind of influencers in the industry. So these people, we spent like 1, maybe 2 hours with each of them, where we go through some of the things that they have seen at Drupa that they find particularly interesting. Anthony Selby from the UK. We have Francois Mouton, who used to be the marketing manager for Bobst and now works as a consultant for HP. We also have Ulrich Stetter from Bruckhaus Mainfranken. He will also be attending the show and give us his insight, what he finds most interesting seen from his perspective. And the last person that we have invited for now is Bonsure Show. She is on the board of Bobst, used to work for Heidelberg, and has a long experience in the industry. And has also agreed to show us what she likes the most from Drupa, but of course not with the companies that she's involved with. During the days, we will have a lot of interviews with different stakeholders and different people. Then the last thing I want to tell you right now, which I also find very super interesting, is that we have something that we developed actually at Print United in Dallas in 2019. And we call it the lunch break hours. Basically from 11 to 1 or 11 to 13, we are at one booth where we have walkthroughs of machines, talk to VIPs, talk to customers, talk to the management, the marketing people, the sales people, the specialists. So we have like in-depth coverage of what is going on one booth, and we expect to have that every day during all the 11 days of Drupa. So as you can hear, we have already started to have a jam-packed coverage of Drupa, and I'm pretty sure that our coverage will be more intense than any other in the industry can do. And if we combine that with all our colleagues and friends from the Super Content Group, I can guarantee that INKISH has the widest distribution, the best quality, the most people, and the most different exhibitors covered compared to anybody else in the industry. Very proud of it, very honored about being part of this. And again, thank you very much both to the industry for supporting us and what we do, and also to your audience for following what we do. Everything to get as many people as possible to Düsseldorf so we can have a lot of fun, learn a lot of things, and also exchange ideas and develop things that can support the industry further in the future. So I hope to see as many as possible, and for those who can't go to Düsseldorf, I guarantee that the Super Content Group and INKISH, we will do our very best to make sure that you get as much information out as you can possibly think of. So thank you, and see you soon.